Okay, this is a video for you on how to create docs in Google Drive, as well as how to organize your folders within Google itself. So once you're logged in, you want to open up Drive, and you can click on the 3x3 and go down to Drive, or if you want, you can open a new tab and type drive.google.com, and once you're logged in, it takes you directly to your account. Now, this is the view, standard view for everyone. You'll notice that for me, it looks drastically different than someone who has a new account because I have a lot more material. So some basic tools that you want to be familiar with. First, the Create button. You can create a folder, a document, presentation, spreadsheet, form, drawing, and you'll notice that with mine, you can do some other things, which it's a bit more advanced. We're not ready for that yet. So what I want to show you to do today is how to create a basic Google document. You click on Document, and once you pop that open, you'll notice that it's automatically titled Untitled Document. You can change the name of the document simply by clicking on the Untitled Document, or by going to File and Rename. It's the same process. For every step or everything you need to do within Google Drive, there's two ways to do it. This is the easiest. So I'll click here, and I'll just label this Test Number 1, just to show you. I click the OK button, so now you'll notice the name has been changed. I can do a lot of different things in formatting. I can insert all types of images, links, equations, and again, that's a bit more advanced. We'll show you how to do that today. It's strictly about creating a document, sharing it, and then organizing it within your Drive itself. So sharing, that is this blue button, upper right hand corner. If you click on Share, you're going to notice right now that it's set to private. Only I can access it because I'm the owner. I can change that. That's really easy. I can give anyone with the link. That means anyone with the URL can click on it. I can put it public, which is really dangerous. I wouldn't do that. Or you can put it to people within the district. I really would warn you about that. Please don't do this unless your teacher tells you it's okay. Generally, you're going to do anyone with a link or specific people. For today, I'm going to leave it at specific people. Now, what I can do is I can put in different people's names. So maybe I want to pick one of my peers. So I'll pick Mr. Kinsler. So if I just type in his last name, look, there he is. Okay, be careful that it's the rnsu.org domain, and you'll notice that it automatically gives him editing rights. Maybe I don't want him to have those rights. Maybe I just want him to view, and that means he can only look at it. He cannot change it. Okay, he can copy it, but he cannot change it. If I go to comment, that means he can comment on anything or all of my document. If I give him editing rights, that means he can go through and do whatever he needs to. Okay? You also have the option here to notify people via email. Be careful when you do this because sometimes they don't need the email, but generally most people just leave that in there. But I always add in a message. Hey, this is just a test. Go ahead and ignore this for me. Just sign my name and I'm set. Okay? Now, I'm not going to send this because I don't need to. It'll confuse Mr. K. But the other thing I need to see here is the URL. This is the document. So for whatever reason, if I'm ever posting this in a website, this is the URL, the web address I want. Okay? So you can Control-C to copy it if you need to do that. Okay, so I'm going to cancel this. So here's my document. Now, if I go back into my Drive, let's see if I can find it. Hey, look, you'll notice the most recent document that I've created is listed right at the top. So this list is basically chronological. And I know that because it says right here, the owner is me, and it's got the last modified date. I can change this at any time. Okay, if you want, you can change the view to tiles. I prefer a list. You could also click this I, and what it does is it pops up this activity, and it shows you the most recent things that were done that involved your account. And it's really easy to get rid of. So, the next step I want to do is I want to show you this Drive area. Anytime on the left, on the sidebar here, you see red, that is currently where you are located on your screen. So red here, my Drive shows red here. So this correlates. These connect. So if I go into, say I'm going to go into my tech class folder. See? Tech classes, red to red. Alright? That's important to understand. You have to recognize where you are at all times. You'll also notice that on this middle section here, there are different colors, different symbols. Remember blue, if I click on create again, blue is a document. This is a folder. See the difference? This right here, that red and white item, that's a drawing. It's an image. So we have to recognize those. Okay? And you'll also notice on the left hand side, if it says me, that's important because it tells you you're the last one to work on something. But if it has other people's name, it'll tell you they worked on it. So it's a good primer. Now, I want to go ahead and I want to move this item. So I'm going to create a new folder. And it's just the same as creating a new document. And I'm going to label this as video test. I can share folders the same way I can share documents. Okay, I can right click on the title, go to share, and we've seen this already. It's the same process. That's what's great about Google. Everything's the same. Okay, so now I'm going to move this document into this folder. I'm just going to click it and I'm going to drag and watch. See? It tells me here, test number 1 has been moved from my drive to video test. If it was a mistake, I can easily undo it, but I want you to see. So this right here, these are the cookie crumbs. I want my drive to video test. This will help you backtrack to find where you are. So, and you'll also notice that on my sidebar, look, there's video test. Red equates to where I'm located. Now I don't want this folder anymore. How do I delete it? Pretty easy. I right click on the folder and I can hit remove. And it's gone. But great thing, Google gives you that ability to undo it. Now if you were looking for other items, perhaps your teacher shared a document with you and you can't find it. How do you find it? If you go on the left sidebar, scroll down to shared with me, you will locate anything that was shared with you. And it's really easy to simply click on the item, and when you've done that, click add to my drive, and it will show up when you click on my drive on your sidebar. So let me show you one more time. I want to find an item that Miss Wilson shared with me. Here it is. I'm going to click add to my drive now. So I've indicated this is the file I want. Add to my drive. It says it's been added to my drive. Now, there it is. So it's really important we know how to navigate through Google. It's the same when you do presentation or spreadsheet. Okay? Great.